Hey now. So I thought I'd make a little bit longer of a video to update everyone on what's going on over here in Spokane. So we don't exactly know where the fire started, but you know, somewhere in this general area. That's what we're thinking. So if we zoom out, here's Spokane. I live right over in here. This is the VA hospital. And that fire basically just went straight up. The wind was blowing like north to northeast a little bit. So it was kind of blowing in this direction this way. And so all of this area got burned. And then the fire went up through here and jumped the river here. And this is a cemetery. I actually walk there a lot. All this is walking distance from my house. I'm right here. And this is the VA hospital. So if we do 3D, now you can see the topographical. So when it jumped the river, it just shot right up this ridge line here and then continued right this way. This whole area has been wiped out. And these are upper middle class to upper class homes here. Let's see if we... Now, I got into this neighborhood earlier, so the evacuation zone borders right here. I'm right in here. And everything this way is level 3, which means you got to go. Everything this way is level 2, which means be ready to go. Still, the fire has passed this area, but it's up in here now. It's still going. It's not under control. So I got over in here today, and I think this house is gone. I might have that wrong. One of these houses is gone. Only 3 houses over here was lost. And some of these houses do have damage on the back side. I believe this house lost the garage, but I thought that might have been farther down. No, I think that was it. Yeah, this house is fine. There's damage back here, but the people are still in it. The garage is gone. The cemetery is, for the most part, okay. I saw damage back in here. Nothing over here got burned. The hospital, this whole complex evacuated. The fire did end up going right through here. Parts of this complex was burned. Most of this is okay. I don't know how much of this, because I haven't been able to get over there. Now, if you've been watching the news, you've seen quite a few news broadcasts right from this little intersection right here. And that's just literally walking distance from where I'm at. In fact, me and my son usually go for walks right over to this little gas station here, and then we come back. So I'm not able to really say. I know from what I've seen on the news reports, this is all gone. All of it. It's just gone. Now the short that I made is right here, and that's these 3 homes. Sorry about the video. I'm holding this one-handed here. It's killing my arm. So yeah, that was these 3 homes here. However, we went there's homes all along here that are just no longer there. And then we went down here, all this got burned. And this is a substation for a Vista, I believe. I don't remember seeing any of these homes burned. So that's as far as I was able to really get. Power in our area has been turned on, but all of this is still without power. But like I said, only 3 homes over in this little corner were burned down. Driving through here, everybody's out on their front lawn, you know, doing what we used to do in the 70s. And you can hear generators everywhere. This is blocked off. They've got state police blocking this off. This is all of this is blocked off. This is blocked off. And the National Guard is stationed here. This is all blocked off. But they can't block all these side streets, so people are getting in and, you know, driving over here to see all the damage. So, now let's see here. Where... Okay, so... Now, I noticed that these are not the most accurate, but this is kind of where we're at right now. And all 3 of these fires started on the same afternoon. And so if we come in here, so this is where I was right here, the 3 homes. And so we can see that the fire came through here. Now the fire didn't destroy all this, so I don't believe this is completely accurate. And then this is a separate fire, and this is bordering Spokane and Stevens County. And this is all a wealthy area. I mean, you can see, you know, the homes that I showed you, the 3 homes that got burned. I mean, these are $1 million homes here. These are nice houses. So yeah, this is a really nice neighborhood. And then this is a neighborhood that was destroyed. Now I don't know how much of, I think all of this was. Now this area is more of a middle class, but over here this is expensive homes again. I think these are probably, you know, 600,000 to 800,000. Now I don't know how much of this has been destroyed. Like I said, I haven't been through there, so that's kind of where we're at. And then, you know, my radio's completely failed me. I've been able to listen, but I can't trip the repeater with this handheld, even with the nice custom big old antenna. And so, and I don't have the money, but I also don't have a choice. So, stupid eBay. So I bought this, and it'll be here Friday. And yes, it's Chinesium. It's one of the better ones, but I can't afford the $800 price tag for the American-made one. So if you want to buy me one, then go ahead. But like I said, if you have to buy Chinesium, then go ahead, buy it. Now this is Chinesium, and it's the same brand, the Wuxin. Now, this is a good handheld. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good handheld. And I got to tell you something. I had this on listening to non-stop. This thing was just blaring all day Saturday. And hours later, this has been on all day. And look at the power level. Hasn't moved. So, this company has focused on making good radios. So I think that I'll be okay. Is it exactly what I want? No, but it'll do the job. I also got a coax cable and a 10-foot long antenna to go along with this. And onto the credit card it went to put me deeper in debt. I still need a second radio because I need to outfit my son. He works way in the valley, and we had issues when the fire started of getting him home from Spokane Valley because he's working over almost that state line, Idaho, and we're completely on the other end of town. So that's basically the update. We got our power back on yesterday afternoon, and the skies, the air quality is really bad. We're socked in with smoke. The authorities are kind of playing word games, and this is being investigated as arson. And we have had, for a number of years now, a certain group of people continually starting fires in that area. Let me see. Let me go back if I can, and I'll show you. Okay, so I think it was last year somebody started a fire right in here, and that got pretty hairy. Or no, it was in here. I'm sorry. That's where it was. They got this under control pretty quick, but there weren't really any other major fires going on, and they blitzed this with all the fire. They had like 6 fire bombers going, and they got this out pretty quick. And I'm right here, and this was started here, actually right in here, and they caught the person who started it. Now, other members of this group have started other fires along in here. They keep going after this end of town along here for whatever reason. Some of them have started fires over in town over here, but mostly it's been out over here. There's been buildings and dumpsters they've set on fire. And these people are political extremists, and we all know the only ones starting fires are not conservatives but leftists, because they're waging their holy war, and this is how they're doing it. So while the authorities aren't saying that it's this or that, I know for a fact it's being investigated as arson. I do know that that the federal authorities are investigating this. They're here, and I hope that the government in D.C. takes this seriously, because the state government is entirely libtard. The mayor of Spokane is entirely libtard. And anytime there's been questions regarding an arrest or arson, the press conference or the questions or whatever they're doing gets shut down. They all turn around and they leave, so they don't have to answer any questions. It's also been reported there are no deaths. Well, we don't really know. Okay, we just don't have any confirmed, we found this person dead. There are 14 people missing right now. And there's been a lot of pets. People have run out of their homes and evacuated and left their pets. And they died in the fire. So there's that. Anyway, that's the situation. None of the fires are under control. And I think, let's see. Let me show. What is the name of that? Having a problem remembering the name of. You know, when you get older, your memory goes. Yeah, this one. Okay. All right. So this this shows where the evacuation zones are, and I'm right in here. And so this is level 3 still. It looks like this has all been upgraded to level 2, because this was previously level 3. This is where you've probably seen all the news reports at. This is Francis. There's been a lot of news reporting from this section of Francis right here. And this is North Division. I mean, this is quite a ways away. This is not just a little short drive. This is a few miles here. And so that's where this is. I think this is a level 1 evacuation right here. Now, I don't know how they came to this. This is all inner city here. There is no woods out here at all. But there is here. This is all mountainous and woods, and this is all, again, high-end areas. This is what we call the Y. This has all been shut down. So those are the evacuation zones. Anything in red is level 3. Yellow is level 2, and I believe the green is level 1. So level 2 is have your stuff packed. Level 3 is go. So there it is, folks. That is the situation, and I'm not the only one who's yelling arson. Just about everybody I've seen on social media is saying it, and the only people that I see that are refuting that are libtards because they know. So we'll see what happens here. You know, fires start somehow. They don't start themselves. Just because you got wind and heat and dry brush doesn't mean you're going to get a spark and then woof. It just doesn't work that way. All right. Hey now.